Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm here today to be a bad influence because the VIB Sephora sale, is that what it's called? VIB sale? The sale that happens at Sephora a couple times a year is coming. A lot of times, especially me, I'm like, what am I going to buy? I just feel like I need like excuses of things to buy, but you want to take advantage of this sale. I wanted to kind of share with you guys what I recommend purchasing during this sale, especially because you definitely want to take advantage of this discount. All right, so I'm gonna touch on makeup first, and then I'll make my way into like hair care and skincare, and then there's like one tool in here. It's not really a tool. I guess it's a tool. Yeah, it's a tool. I have the majority of things here. There's a couple things that I don't have on hand and I won't be purchasing until the sale happens. So I'll try and insert a picture, and then also as I mention things, I will try and insert the prices as well. Okay, so when it comes down to eyeshadow palettes, there are three that I recommend, but I'm just gonna mention a fourth one. The first one that I recommend is the Tartlet in Bloom by Tarte. If you're a neutral kind of girl, this is the freaking palette to get. Like, let me tell you, it has been like around the block, okay? Like, I love this palette so much. You can kind of make it into like a deeper look, but you can also keep it pretty neutral. You know, whether you're going to church or whether you're going to the club, you can use this palette. Another it's not really an oldie, but it's kind of an oldie, is the Soft Glam palette. Out of all of the Anastasia palettes, this one's my favorite, even looking at like the newer ones. Again, you can make it kind of like into like a sultry look, or you can make it totally neutral. So if you are one of those people that's really interested in having a Huda Beauty palette, I can't really speak for the new rose gold one because I have the old one, but I didn't really like this that much. I don't know, maybe I would like the newer one, but this one I have learned to like re-love, which is the Desert Dusk palette. This one, first off, I love that this one has a mirror, and I believe the new one has a mirror too, so disregard that. But I feel again that this is one that I can use a little, it's just easier to use. I feel like the other one had too many of these glitters. Anyways, this one is definitely a must-have. Okay, and speaking of palettes, there are some super expensive palettes out there, like the Natasha Denona, the Pat McGrath palettes. Like, those are pretty pricey. I don't necessarily have my eyes on them just because I don't get super creative with my makeup, but if I did, I would recommend getting those because you are saving a lot of money, especially if you're buying like a $150 palette and you're saving 20%, then I would be ashamed of you if you did not take advantage of that. But not really, because I know money does not grow on trees. Moving on in makeup. So this is a brow product from Anastasia. It's a newer product. It's the Dip Brow Gel. So it's basically like an eyebrow gel version of their Dip Brow Pomade, except this, like, don't have the skill for it. I have eyebrows, but I don't know how to shape them well. And so using this kind of, it's not as forgiving as this is. Another beauty product is this. I really hope they have this still, but this, I literally have used this up and I need to repurchase it. It's very inexpensive. I think it's like $8 or $8 to $10, but it's their outrageous Plump Effect lip glosses. And so this, I don't know if this is the shade Outrageous or if they're called the Outrageous Lip Effect, but this is this one. It's like a nude color, or I guess it's in the shade 02. This gives you such a beautiful look on your lips, and then it kind of does that tingling feeling where it almost feels like you've got that like plumpiness going on, and whether it works or not, I don't know, but it makes you feel confident that your lips are like pretty plump. Another lip product that I recommend is basically any of these. These are the Color Splash lipsticks from Tarte. This is a sample. I get the Sephora Playbox every month, and so I get like a whole bunch of samples. So I almost never feel the need to buy a full size of something, except for this one. This one is the Salt Life lipstick, and it's the one I'm wearing right now. This is like literally I don't know why I'm swatching it if it's on my lips, but this is literally like the smoothest, most comfortable wearing lipstick. I normally have very chapped lips, and you can probably tell in a couple of my videos, but it just feels so comforting on the lips, but the color is very rich. It lasts very long. So this one is Salt Life. So I have three Hourglass products that I would recommend. One of them I don't have on hand. I did have a sample of it and I freaking fell in love with it, but it is so expensive that I'm just waiting until the sale comes up, because like when you start counting all this stuff up, it gets pretty pricey. But it's I believe it's called the Hourglass Vanish Stick. I'm pretty sure we're like all aware of what it is, but I love that stuff. I mean, if you put that on, you don't need much, and then you just blend it all out, and it's just like a dream. Like whether you have oily skin or dry skin, it just works for some reason. It makes your skin look perfect and healthy. So that is definitely one thing I recommend, and I'll just insert a picture because I do not have it on hand. But going on with that, I have the Hourglass Veil. I used to have a full size of this. I love this for like if I'm going somewhere. It creates like this silky canvas. I don't even know how to describe it. It's so amazing. But if you've used this before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It just has this like, it's almost like, it almost turns into like a powder, but not. Like a silky, wet powder. And then another product from Hourglass, I love Hourglass, I just hate how expensive it is their translucent setting powder. This is the little travel size of it. And then the larger one is a better deal because you get a lot more for like a little bit more money. And this powder is just a dream. I've mentioned this 100 times on my channel. I have really dry skin. So, and I always wear powder over my foundation because I'm just scared of it transferring everywhere. I will do kind of like an all over dusting with the translucent setting powder from Hourglass. And let me tell you guys, it is amazing. It just does like this filter focus effect. And if you use the Vanish stick with that primer and then this, I mean, you're looking perfect. My last beauty product is a mascara. This is the Sephora Lash Craft Big Volume Mascara. This coats like really well. Like you just do a couple swipes and you have dark lashes. They're longer and they're thicker, but they're not clumpy. And that's why I love this. Moving on to here, I have 5 things that I want to mention, 3 of which I have on me and 2 things you guys are pretty familiar with, I'm sure. But maybe if you need that one extra person to tell you that you need to buy it, this is your sign. 4 of the products are from Briogeo, and I have 2 of the products here on me. So one of the products is the Briogeo Blossom and Bloom Ginseng and Biotin Volumizing Spray. So this volumizes, but it just also makes your hair just feel thicker and just healthier. And then the other product that I'm about to mention is the Farewell Frizz Rosarco Milk Leave-In Conditioning Spray. I cannot wash my hair without leaving a leave-in spray. As you can see, like my hair is very frizzy all the time. I mean, I literally just threw it up today because it's just one of those days, but I need something, otherwise my hair is like straw after I wash it. If I literally let my hair air dry and I do not use a leave-in conditioner, if I did not use a good conditioner also, I mean, my hair will just be unmanageable, just even if I try straightening it. Products are the, it's like the Scalp Revitalizing Shampoo. It's kind of got like a little bit of grittiness to it. That is amazing if you have any buildup in your hair because it's kind of gonna let your hair breathe. And it, you know, if your hair's kind of suffocating from a whole bunch of buildup, then that's gonna kind of help clear that and then kind of prep your scalp for all like the nourishment that you'll be giving with the next mask that I'm about to mention. And then the second item is their Nourishing Mask. Is it also the Don't Despair Repair? It's like that intense moisturizing mask, and that one is amazing. It just makes your hair feel quenched, like, you know, when you're washing your hair and then, you know, you rinse the conditioner out and then you almost start feeling like that kind of like, all right, it's not as silky as I want it to be. With this mask, you get that silkiness and you get that softness. The other hair care product that is not Briogeo is from Alterna Hair Care, and it's the Caviar Anti-Aging Miracle Multiplying Volume Mist. Can I just say, this smells so good. It reminds me of something. I really like this because it really makes your hair voluminous, but it doesn't make your hair sticky. And that's why I really like it. It's like a fine mist that goes in and it almost like separates every like hair follicle or hair strand from one another. And then when you blow dry your hair, this is only good when you blow dry, by the way. But when you blow dry your hair, it's just like you have so much hair, it like makes it stick away from your scalp. And then when you straighten it, it just looks like you have like 3 times more hair. Going on to skincare, first we're gonna start with a cleanser. This cleanser has been around for a very long time. I remember this like first maybe launched or first became pretty popular when I was working at Ulta, like at the end of high school or like beginning of college. I used to work at Ulta, and this was like one of those things where everyone was so obsessed with it and I didn't understand why. And so anyways, it's a gentle cleanser. And so this does not give my skin that tight feeling afterwards, but it literally takes off every ounce of makeup. It just gets in there, it cleans everything out, it doesn't soap up all crazy. I just really like this, and so I always like really stock up on this stuff. Next product is the Midnight Recovery Concentrate from Kiehl's. It comes in a dark bottle like this, and it's just like a fine dropper. And so you only use a couple drops of this every night on your face, and it's supposed to kind of help with like recovery and all that stuff. I really like it because I feel like it makes me wake up and have nicer skin. Two products are moisturizers. They're actually both from Kiehl's. So this is the Ultra Facial Cream. It's just your general facial cream. I don't really go for any crazy facial creams at night because I do use a lot of like serums sometimes, but I use like oils and serums and stuff. So it's almost kind of pointless for me. At this point, it's kind of like less is more. So this is what I like to use. And then this is the eye cream. This is the Creamy Avocado, or the Creamy Eye Treatment with Avocado. It's just that like nice light green. This is that, it's just like a light green color, and it's very creamy, and it doesn't feel like it's just instantly getting absorbed. It really feels like it's hydrating, and even when I wake up in the morning, my skin just feels so nice. And I'll even use this during the day, and it won't disrupt my concealer or anything like that. This is also a skincare product. So this is the Facial Radiance Intensive Peel. It comes with a little blue sponge that you dip in, and I mean, this is like really nasty because it pretty much dried out on me, so I need a new one. But this is kind of a cheaper version of the Drunk Elephant Baby Facial Sakari, but this is a much cheaper alternative for it, and it pretty much does the same thing, but it burns. Like this burns a little bit more. You can only leave it on, I think, for like 5 minutes. Yeah, 1 to 5 minutes. There we go. 5 minutes is as long as you can leave it on. So this like renews everything, and it stings. I mean, but so does the baby facial, but this is like half the price. But this stuff will change your skin, whether you have scarring, whether you just have like, uneven skin. This is awesome. So it's the Facial Radiance Intensive Peel from First Aid Beauty. This skincare product is a twist on self-tanners. It's the Isle of Paradise medium self-tanning drops. They have the light and then they have the dark. I kind of regret getting the medium just because I am very, very fair. And so I can only use like 3 drops of this. But basically what this is you get to self-tan without skimping out on your regular moisturizer. I moisturize like crazy after I shower. So once I got this, I was obsessed because literally you get to still moisturize, but you can self-tan. So this, you can do like 1 to 12 drops. It's kind of hard to kind of control, like, okay, for your leg, if you do 6, like, is it going to disperse too much? Like, you have to kind of figure out your ratios of lotion to drops of the self-tanner. And it gives you such like a hydrated tan. Like, it's not that drying, flaking, and it fades beautifully, fades naturally. I can't say enough about this stuff. So one more thing, and that is a tool. So this is one of my absolute favorite makeup brushes ever. This is from Tarte. I believe this is called their Kabuki. If you just look on Sephora's website and you look up Tarte brushes, you will find this one. It's dirty, but let me tell you, if you want to have something buff foundation out on your face, like in the nicest way possible, it is this. This will just buff everything in. It's super soft and it just does such a wonderful job. It's just lovely, but it's pricey. Unless you won't regret it. It's a really nice brush, and it's went through multiple washes, and there's literally, I'm not losing anything out of it. So it's really great. Anyways, I hope this was some kind of help into guidance of knowing what you should get during this sale. And if you guys have any other suggestions for me, then let me know down below, because I will be stalking that website once that sale goes on. So I'll be right there with you guys. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.